Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole. You can find me on Instagram at Nicole Makes Plans. Today I want to do a flip through of my B6 Stalogy that I recently finished. There was some pages left, but like to me, this is completed and done. I won't be going back to this one. I have a new B6 Stalogy that I'm filling up now, so that is that. I have a few vinyl stickers on the front from Etsy. I started this in 2023, put it down, picked it back up in 2024, so that's why these stickers are here. I really like this I'm doing my best sticker, so that is there as well. I don't really do anything on the first few pages of the Stalogy. I did end up numbering it. I put another 2023 vinyl sticker here as kind of like a cover page of like where this is starting. I find some of my previous planners and journals, I'm just like, when was I even using this? So I try to be a little bit more specific of like, I don't know, reminders to myself of when I did use it. So this is from 2023. It was a future log. I used some stickers from Hobby Lobby here, 4 months to a page. And then I picked it up last May. I had been using a B6 Stalogy from like January to April of last year as well. I started May in here. I don't think it worked out super well at the time. I was doing my goals and goals. I'm not super a goal person, but that's okay. I was tracking what YouTube videos I posted on here. I had my future monthly log here, bullet journal style. At the time, I was using my .7 Unijet Stream ballpoint pen. You'll see later in the Stalogy I switched that up a little bit. I was using washi tape at the top and bottom to kind of decorate. Weekly log over here. High level like to-dos that are not day specific on this side. Happy planner sticker here. Using a Tombow to highlight stuff as I went and finish things up. Very much like Hobonichi week style of like day specific on this side, kind of like a free note page on this side. This is some dailies in here, some journaling of sorts here and there. Using Happy Planner stickers, I was very into those last year. I have some Day of the Week stickers from Etsy. So that is kind of what this looks like. And I never know how fast or slow to go on these, but that's okay. This is a sticker from Hobby Lobby as well. And taking up as much room as I needed. A lot of the times it did end up being like 2 days or 2 pages per day. Another weekly here. More washi tape on the bottom. I tried to alternate between the top and bottom so it didn't get too much of a bump. I tried a tracker, did not really work. A daily here, journaling, daily, more stickers. A lot of these like food stickers I would go in and do after the fact and not necessarily on that day. And I mix, like, tried a new Tombow color. I don't think I love that. I was using a lot of purple and pink last year. And sometimes I would go in after to highlight things that I wanted to talk about in like flip throughs for the month. This is another weekly. More journaling. Tried tracking like carbs and protein sources or something. Did not really stick. I tried to do some goals. I think these categories are from Moxie Life, but I truly am not a goal person, so like did not work out very well. I think this was the third week of last May 2023. More dailies here, more happy planner stickers, some journaling if I felt like it. I was putting in my horoscope usually. And here is where I set up June, I believe. And I had this washi dashboard kind of. I got a lot of new washi that week, so I swatched it in. This one became very popular in my planner, so you'll see that. Well, probably would have seen it in my A6 Stalogy flip through, which is in a separate video. But set up June like I did normally. The bullet journal style monthly log, leaving this side for YouTube videos. Set up the week, probably the week of Memorial Day. Yeah. Daily journaling, notes, horoscope, that kind of thing. Etsy, day of the week stickers, more journaling, daily. And it's interesting that I lettered this in, that I was like anxious, and I ended up switching planners, I think, after this. Another washi dashboard. Set up the second week of June, and didn't really use it. And by this time, I was in the A6 Stalogy, and I posted that video, I think in like January, so you can go back and watch that if you would like. Also a weird thing of like I set up the entire week ahead of time. I don't know if I love that and or why I did it. And then eventually, after being the A6 Stalogy, and I'm not really sure what time frame, we'll see some dates in here soon, but I set up a new future log. So at some point I did want to go back to this. I did a month per page instead of like the 4 pages on or 4 months on a 2-page spread like I did at the beginning of this one. And then I set up November. So this would have been like November of 2023, bullet journal style. And I think I probably set it up later in the month because I didn't even backfill the beginning of the month. Left this side for maybe to-dos or YouTube video tracking. Set up a week, but did not end up using it. And then I ended up using this as kind of like a cover page for 2024 as like, again, like an indicator to myself of like, when did I come back to this for real? So I had a blank spread, although I don't know if you can really see, but I definitely peeled up some washi tape here. Ended up using this as an index when I came back to this planner in 2024. Ended up only needing 1 page, but like I'm fine that I left a page just in case. This was another future log I set up, and I think this was in December. So in December, I was in like a pretty small spiral notebook as a bullet journal. I had a A5 Hobonichi cousin waiting in the wings. My friend got it to me, or got it for me for Christmas. But it was in that weird week where like the Hobonichi cousin does not start yet, and I was just like not at work because it's between Christmas and New Year. Had a lot of time on my hands, so like I set this up. I just used some like big highlighter or something to kind of like do a 4-square situation. So this is like a new future log. I put in goals for the year, I guess. Again, I am not really a goal person. This is Saturday, December 30th, Sunday, December 31st. I didn't even like finish this. I did a to-do. I did a January monthly log here. I put in the week, the first week of 2024. This was a to-do list for that week. I stopped because like my Hobonichi cousin started. And then I came back to this briefly at the end of January. I think I wanted place to like journal a little bit more. I felt kind of confined by the A5 cousin because like you get 1 page per day, and like I want to save the space in case I need it for to-dos, but sometimes I do want to write down my thoughts or feelings. This was kind of planning out what I would want to put in my B6 Stalogy if I picked it up again. And then this is when I started for real in March. So this is the future log: April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and anything for 2025, but I didn't end up needing that. I don't know how well you can tell on video, but I used a Sarasa Grand gel pen, which is pretty unusual for me. I'm more of a ballpoint pen kind of person. I don't know. This one just dries really quickly, and like it feels really good in the hand. It has a nice weight to it. But I did end up switching to a Unijet Stream 1.0 ballpoint pen. Still using a Tombow to kind of like cross off stuff as I went. So all of that. Numbering pages still. This was my March monthly for 2024. Bullet journal style. I did not really try to like count out the spaces or anything like that. I just like wrote it down and went with it. This was like a monthly to do over here at the end. This was the first full week of March, and I really like started in here on Wednesday, March 6th. I wish I would have kind of like backfilled all of March, but it's in my cousin. That's fine with me. Used a lot of pages for that day and made a list of movies, did some journaling, did a wish list. So like I liked having the space to like do some more thoughts instead of, again, being kind of confined to my Hobonichi cousin. And the 1 page per day that I had in there, this was Thursday of that week, kind of ran onto another page. Friday, did some journaling. Saturday on 2 pages at least, journaling. Sunday, and this was the second full week of March. And very minimal and simple. I used some stickers from Etsy to kind of signify different things, but just like very minimal. I think, I don't know if I've been stressed out, and so I wanted something simpler and smaller, a little bit more portable, that kind of thing. And I have flip throughs of March and April, of like kind of going through it more slowly, so if you do want to watch those, you can. But just so you get an idea of like, I used this B6 Stalogy in a lot of different ways, and like whatever worked at the time is fine, and then I ended up changing later. And like I do a little bit struggle with like, oh, I just want to like, if I'm doing a different style, I want to be in a new book, but I also need to learn to like use what I have. And it's like, it is fun to like look back on to see like what worked at the time, what didn't. And you'll see some blank pages in here of where like I want to start the monthly on a 2-page spread. I'm not going to put half of April here, and like I'm okay with leaving a blank page. This is April. Still using the same Tombow color. I used to be very like, certain months would have like a certain color, and like green is not necessarily a color I would associate with April, but it worked. I liked it. Definitely more journaling here and there, and just like post-its to cover it up, keep it a little more private. Which like previously I would use post-its to like put to-dos on, but now I'm just like, I'm gonna write it in my planner because that is what my planner is for. More of April. We're like halfway through April now. kind of thinking about my next planner already, even though like I did have space in here, and I was kind of thinking like, oh, I should just use it all up. If I start a new book in the middle of the month, like who cares? But it kind of was like getting annoying. Like, this is a lot of pages over here, this is barely any. It just like was super uneven, so I was like, whatever, I can let myself buy a new Stalogy and use that up. Definitely have a fair amount of blank pages back here, but that is fine with me. And some like pen tests at the back. And a list. I don't know why I put a list in the back, but that's okay. So that is my B6 Stalogy. If you have any questions of like where I got certain stickers or how I use this planner, just let me know. Give me or leave a comment. Give it a thumbs up if you like flip through videos. Subscribe to my channel if you like flip through and plan with me videos, and then hit the notification bell so you know the next time I post. It's not always on the same day. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.